Hey there, home cooks! Are you tired of the same old flavors? Want to spice up your meals with something exciting and new? Then let's take a trip to Africa without even leaving your kitchen. We're talking about growing your own African herbs. Growing herbs is like having a little piece of magic right outside your door. Not only do these herbs make your dishes taste amazing, but they also fill your kitchen with the most wonderful aromas. Plus, it's so rewarding to cook with ingredients you've nurtured yourself. And guess what? Growing African herbs at home is easier than you think. These herbs are tough cookies. They love sunshine and don't need a lot of fuss. So even if you're a beginner gardener, you can totally rock this. Ready for a flavor adventure? Let's get started! Let's meet the stars of our show: 3 fantastic African herbs that will transform your chicken, beef, and bean dishes. First up, we have basil, a true culinary superstar. This leafy green beauty adds a fresh, slightly sweet flavor that brightens up any dish. Basil is like a warm hug for your taste buds, and it loves to party with chicken, tomatoes, and mozzarella in a classic caprese salad. Next, we have rosemary, the bold and woodsy herb that brings a touch of the Mediterranean to your kitchen. Rosemary's piney aroma and slightly astringent taste pair perfectly with roasted meats and root vegetables. Imagine it nestled next to a juicy roast chicken or adding depth to a hearty beef stew. And finally, let's welcome thyme, a tiny powerhouse of flavor. Thyme has a delicate, lemony flavor that's both earthy and slightly sweet. It's incredibly versatile and plays well with a variety of dishes, from savory pies to roasted vegetables. And let me tell you, thyme and beans, a match made in culinary heaven. Now that you've met our herb heroes, let's get them planted. These herbs are easy to grow from seeds or starter plants. Just remember, they love sunshine, so find a sunny spot in your garden or a bright windowsill. If you're starting from seeds, sow them in small pots filled with seed starting mix. Keep the soil moist but not soggy, and in a few weeks you'll see tiny green shoots popping up. Once your seedlings have a few sets of leaves, you can transplant them into larger pots or directly into your garden. Make sure they have plenty of space to grow. Water your herbs regularly, especially during hot weather, and don't be afraid to give them a little trim now and then. This encourages bushier growth and more flavorful leaves. Section 4. Harvesting flavor. When to pick your herbs. Knowing when to harvest your herbs is key to enjoying their full flavor potential. Here's the scoop. Basil. Harvest basil leaves just before you're ready to use them for the freshest flavor. Pinch or cut the leaves from the top of the plant, leaving a few inches of stem to encourage new growth. Rosemary. Rosemary is best harvested in the morning after the dew has dried. Cut sprigs from the tips of the branches, leaving some of the older growth to support the plant. Thyme. Like rosemary, thyme should be harvested in the morning. Snip off sprigs as needed, leaving some of the woody stems intact. Pro tip: dry your herbs for later use. Bundle them together and hang them upside down in a cool, dry place. Once they're completely dry, store them in airtight containers. Section 5. Rachel's African Spiced Chicken and Black-Eyed Peas. Get ready for a flavor explosion with this easy and delicious recipe that uses all 3 of our star herbs. Ingredients: 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 pound boneless, skinless chicken breasts, cut into 1-inch pieces, 1 onion, chopped, 1 red bell pepper, chopped 2 cloves garlic, minced 1 teaspoon ground cumin, 1 teaspoon ground coriander, 1/2 teaspoon smoked paprika, 1/4 teaspoon cayenne pepper, optional for heat, 1 15-ounce can black-eyed peas, rinsed and drained, 1 14.5-ounce can diced tomatoes, undrained, 1 cup chicken broth, 1/4 cup chopped fresh basil, 1 tablespoon chopped fresh rosemary, 1 tablespoon chopped fresh thyme, salt and pepper to taste. Instructions: 1. Heat the olive oil in a large skillet or Dutch oven over medium heat. Add the chicken and cook until browned on all sides. 2. Add the onion and bell pepper to the skillet and cook until softened, about 5 minutes. Stir in the garlic, cumin, coriander, paprika, and cayenne pepper, if using, and cook for 1 minute more. 3. Stir in the black-eyed peas, diced tomatoes, chicken broth, basil, rosemary, and thyme. Bring to a boil, then reduce heat and simmer for 15 minutes or until the chicken is cooked through and the flavors have melded. 4. Season with salt and pepper to taste and serve hot. This recipe is perfect served over rice or couscous. You can also add a dollop of sour cream or yogurt on top for extra creaminess. Section 6. Embrace the flavors of homegrown herbs. So there you have it, a taste of Africa in your own backyard. Growing your own herbs is easier than you think, and the rewards are endless. From the joy of watching your herbs thrive to the incredible flavors they bring to your dishes, it's an experience that will nourish your body and soul. So go ahead, get your hands dirty, and start growing. You'll be amazed at the difference a few fresh herbs can make in your cooking. And who knows, you might even discover a new favorite flavor combination along the way. Happy cooking!